Good morning. Yesterday we have discussed regarding philosophy and what do you mean by philosophy? What is it? Philosophy? What are all the schools of philosophy we have discussed? Okay, in that I have given an assignment also, like realism, naturalism, idealism, and pragmatism. Okay, now we are going to see about the aims of education. Already yesterday we have discussed regarding the aims of education, that is utilitarian aim. Okay, utilitarian aim and vocational aim, social aim, intellectual, citizenship, then physical health and well-being, character development, moral development, cultural development, education for leisure, self-realization, mental and emotional development, autonomous development, then self-education aim. Okay, so then now we are going to see about the functions of education. What are all the functions of education? Functions means what? It is how it is working. Okay, how it is the education, how it is working in the human being. Okay, so first one is to complete the socialization process. So when the persons before and all, it was like the persons, those who are like a prime minister, chief minister, or governor, whatever it is, the persons, they are not educated. So how the educated people will run the society, and uneducated people will, how the people will run the society. So this is a difference. When the education is part of their life, so automatically the way of thinking and thought process will be different. Okay, so that is we are calling as to complete the socialization process. It is the school trains the child to develop honesty considerably for the other and the ability to distinguish between the right and wrong, which is right, which is wrong. So when the persons are educated only, they can identify which one is wrong, which one is right. Okay, so this is increasing the socialization process and to complete the socialization process. Then transmit the cultural heritage. You know that a cultural heritage, so each society in the sense each religion, or they are having a different varieties of festivals and varieties of functions. Okay, so in that cultures, how they are adopting, that is a cultural heritage. The next one is a formation of social personality. Social personality is for each persons are having different personality. So different personality means how they are correlating. Some of the personalities are together, some of the personalities are similar to each members. So that personality, according to that personality, they are growing as well. The society also will grow. Okay, then transmitting the culture, education, and also contributes the formation of the social personality. Formation of social personality help the man to adjust with his environment and flourish himself in cooperation with others. Okay, so uneducated, so sometimes we ourselves we will scold some of the people, like if they are not understanding, such a ill-treated people, they don't know, they are poor in education, so they don't know how to understand and how to do the work. Okay, so like that only, it is a formation of social personality. And reformation of the attitude. Reformation of attitude is a child may have incorporated some undesirable attitudes. They are having, personally for everybody, they are having undesirable attitudes, which is we are not exploding, or we are not exploring to the community people. So some of the intimate personal things are there, which is we are not declaring to our mom and dad also. Okay, some intimate personal things also is there, like something which is good, or something which is bad, or something which is nasty, which is not looking pleasant. Okay, so that habit we have to see, that one, that formation of attitude, like what are all the things it will come: believe and disbelieve, loyalties, prejudices, jealousy, hatred, and negative aspects. Okay, so these are all the things. When we are getting a jealous on somebody, so we cannot show to anybody, we cannot, I am having jealous on that guy, like that we cannot tell, because it is our intimate, we are keeping in our mind. Okay, then next one is education for occupational placement. So how the people are getting the education, like professional courses, nurses, when we are studying nursing, so automatically we will get the job instead of those who are studying PhD also. Okay, PhD people won't get that what the nurses are getting salary. Understood? The PhD, those who did a doctorate, so doctorate people will get around 20 to 25,000 only in the universities. Okay, but our nurses, the professional courses, not only for the nursing, it is included in the engineering, doctors, and those who are doing professional courses. So the professional courses are immediately we will get the occupation. Okay, so occupation as well, the salary wise also will get the more salary. Then next one is conferring the status. It should be understood the individual status in the society. So what is our status? We cannot, even for educated people, they won't go for the for like which is giving a degraded work. Okay, so that type of work they won't go for. Instead of that, what is my education? According to my education, I should go for the work. According to my education, I should work. Okay, that attitude will come for the conferring the status. Then next one is education encourages the spirit of competition. So when we are for me, I am an example for that. So when I am in BSc nursing, so my friends and all, they have done MSc nursing. So what happened? They are earning more and they have studied. So same thing only, it will be encourages us to do the MSc nursing, and afterwards we should earn more. So it will be giving the spirit of competencies. Okay, the spirit of competencies and the lifestyle to be become changed. Okay, so this one we have to see in the education encourages the spirit of competency. Then education trains in skills they are required for the economy. Okay, so how before when you have seen your classmates, or you have seen your this one high school children, or you have seen your classmates only, like those who did 10th, so what is their lifestyle? And when you have studied nursing, so what is your lifestyle? We can compare that lifestyle, that is those who are didn't study and uneducated, how their lifestyle. So they will go for daily work, labor work, or how they are getting earnings also very less, and comparatively those who studied higher studies. Okay, so this one is a education trains the skills that are required by the economy. Then next one is a fastest participation of democracy. It will be increasing the democracy, like participants, like why we can't work, why we can go for competency examination like IAS, collector, and IPS, and so many members. They are, after finishing the nursing also, they are studying IAS. So if they are studying, it is their lifestyle become changed. Okay, it's become a competencies for the competencies for the educators. Okay, so it is ordinary citizens is aware about the rights and duties and participates actively in the democratic process. Okay, literacy is essential for nurture the participants' democracy, and literacy is the product of education. Okay, so education imparts values also. Okay, what is that imparts the value? Education helps the students to realize the role and value in leading a good life as a social being. Okay, then next one is education act as an integrative force. Okay, integrative force in the means of communicating values that unite different sections of the society. Okay, by the large students learn social skills from the educational institution. So educational institutions, what we are teaching, okay, social, moral, education, and spiritual, and all the things we are together we are teaching, and you people are learners are growing according to that. So when you are finishing your courses, you are the good citizen of the society, and how to behave in the society, and which is giving a good sense of living. Understood? So then next one is values and orientation, which is specific to certain professions. are also provided by the education. So when we completed our plus 2, we have to decide which one I have to go, whether I should go for engineering, whether I should go for doctor, or whether I should go for agriculture, or whether I should go for. So it is giving the motivation when the people are having the ideas of education. So when the people we are learning the education, so we come to know that which is good for me, which is suits for me, which profession is good for me. So like that it is giving the some ideas of the learners in the sense you people are the learners. Students, when you people are completing the course, you are socially, mentally, physically, as well as maturity level also will be increasing, and you are become a good nurse. Understood? So what are all the functions of education? To complete the socialization process, to transmit the cultural heritage, formation of social personality, reformation of attitude, education for occupational placement, conferring the status. Education encourages the spirit of competition. Education trains the skills that are required by the economy. Fastest participant democracy. Education imparts values. Education acts as an interrogative force. Values and orientation which are specific to certain professions are also provided by the education. Okay, so these are all the functions of education. Next we are going to see about the principles of education. Next is